guys, welcome back to the broadcast. So we're really excited about this because Dallas's very own Sean Lowe, who's the Bachelor, last night chose between the.
Is that trip from Austin, girl?
I can't right now.
I will help you out. He chose.
Did he find love between the last two women standing?
You know what?
You think it's legit? You think you can really find love on these shows?
Look at Hillary. She's
Here's
not
what I
feeling
think
it.
would make a great series. If they show The Bachelor how he really is, sitting around in his sweatpants, no shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they showed a lot of
no shirt on, because we need to have that. But drinking a beer, cutting his toenail, like that's what we need to see, because that's what you're going to end up with. And when you're going on these fantasy dates and these fantasies, of course you're going to fall in love with a guy who's whining and dining, and the money's not even coming out of his pocket.
Right.
So I mean, when it's all said and done,
You're
left with sweatpants and toenails.
Yeah, I think it's hard to find somebody in that environment too. I mean, really. Because you're right. You need to know what it feels like to wake up to somebody who hasn't brushed their teeth yet, hasn't taken a shower yet.
Yes.
You know, really on bad days, and everything is just so perfect and so romantic.
It's almost too perfect.
I even got caught up.
Yeah, I think that, you know, dating is tough, I think hard enough, but then when you throw in all these elements of this fantasy world and these girls, I just imagine, sit around this house and they all think about what their life would be like with Sean. It's almost like they're brainwashed probably for 8 to 12 weeks. So I could see it being hard to get to the end and then it not being like, I won, versus, oh, I'm going to be in a legitimate relationship with this person.
They're also young too, because when you get to a certain age, what's romantic is, does he take out the trash? Does he help, wash the dishes? Does he pick the kids up? Does he,
all
those
the
are the
practical things.
Absolutely, those are the things that become really hot and sexy. Is does he help out? And so
Can he cook?
That's exactly right. Does he give a good massage? Like those are the things that become sexy. Whereas, I think what they're thinking about is just the happily ever after. But I mean,
well, I will tell you though, looking at him, I think he's going to make a great husband.
I think he will too.
I mean, really, he just seems very grounded. And I love that he just has great faith and a wonderful family. His dad is probably the most precious man I've ever seen.
So sweet.
His dad last night really kind of got my heart all warmed up. I just thought whoever gets that family is also going to be really blessed.
Yeah, because let's be honest, you do marry the family. I mean, I'm not married, but you marry the family.
You really do.
I mean, even when you're dating somebody, it's like if their family has some weird issues, it kind of can make you uncomfortable. Like, do I want to be a part of this? Is this was what he was raised in? Is this how he's going to raise his children? It's
absolutely,
that definitely trickles down.
Now let me tell you though about the family, because with Catherine, her family was the one who said, I don't think she's ready. Do you remember that? I don't know if you all watched the whole season, but her sister was kind of concerned. She says, Catherine she's not. We don't know if she's ready for this, and that's the one he chose.
I could say, I think that no family is probably 100% excited for their child to go on TV to find love in this type of capacity. And so I think any parent, I think any parent or sister, whether your child or sister is on national TV or is just dating in normal life, they're not usually like, yes, get married after 3 months. You do that. I think.
Hurt.
Oh, sorry. I get really emotional.
Well, my sister got engaged and married after dating for 4 months, and our entire family was very skeptical.
We're all like, this is
Did it work?
It worked out great. Yeah, they've been married for 11 years.
Really? Well,
So so you just never know.
I was going to say my parents actually dated for 6 months, and they were married for 30-some years. So it's
incredible.
Happen.
Yeah, people can just meet and know. I think it doesn't happen as often as we'd like to think it does, but
I
would like to know the statistics on these shows. This is what, the 17th Bachelor, Bachelorette season?
It's been going on a long time.
I would like to know, obviously we've only seen like 2 marriages, Trista and Ryan, and then Jason and Molly. Right. And so I think it's...
What about Dennis chick? What was her name? Ashley Herbert.
Oh, yeah, they got married 3, yes.
Okay,
Ashley and JP. True, okay. So out of 17, the statistics are
not very good.
Are not very good.
Not very good.
But the people that have gotten married seem really happy, and they do seem genuine. But I think last night I was going through Twitter because I didn't get to watch The Bachelor, and so there's so many people were tweeting. These people really they really do love each other. Like this is genuine love that you see between her and Sean, and so I guess I'm happy for.
Well, you know what's funny, because there was a lot of that excitement. I will tell you though, when I looked at her, I don't know. I just kind of felt. Did you too, Hillary? that she was not totally like there.
There's a lot of puppy love between them, which we all know, like, that's honeymoon phase that, like, wears off. But she would say things like, "Oh my God, he's so hunky."
Well, that's what she says all the time. He's so cute.
It's
He's
like,
so cute.
okay, it's hunky and, like, marrying somebody is totally different. Like, I think a lot of guys are hunky, but I wouldn't walk down the aisle and marry them.
Right.
And I felt for him because he cried. I mean, he cried. I believe he sincerely.
His single days are over. I'd be crying too.
But it just seemed like he's so in love with her, and he's just so taken. And then on the other side, you know, the woman who didn't get chosen. I mean, she lost it. Well, no. Okay, first of all, she was so mad.
I heard
cool,
she took her heels off.
Her heels off. I said, okay, that girl's real. She took her heels off on
She's
her
like,
way out.
screw this. I'm over this crap.
But I believe she really was disappointed. Like, she was really hurt. She said, I really thought that he was the one.
Well, I thought I saw them as being a really great match, which is why I felt like we were duped, because she just had a really fun, cute personality, and I felt like they clicked. Catherine, who he chose, I didn't feel like she was necessarily the obvious choice. I didn't feel like they had the same chemistry, but if he's in love,
well, I don't
good
know.
for him.
When the other girl came up with that wedding dress the first night, that kind of did it. Oh, there it is. That kind of did it for me. So I was like, okay, anybody but her.
But she's, you know, she really had the bravery to go on and be herself and be funny and fun, and you know.
No, she said she was drunk off champagne.
Aren't they
Any
all?
single girl who's wearing a wedding dress on national TV and she's not getting married is clearly wasted.